Since 20th October 1999, there is a very amazing series that is airing until now, and it's called One Piece. And today was the One Piece Day, the 22nd of July, and it's very amazing to have an official One Piece Day in the calendar, and I'm so happy about that. As a One Piece fan, I'm very hyped up for the remake of WIT Studio, which is gonna air probably in 2025. But the biggest news will be on next month's event on 10th and 11th August, which will hold a 2 days of event that will show the news about the One Piece remake, which is gonna be produced by WIT Studio and Toei Animation as producers. Well, there's a very high hype for me for this new adaptation, since it's going to be one by one with the manga and with better pacing and better animation. So what do I expect from a remake from WIT Studio and what it's going to be about? First of all, the first confirmation about this One Piece adaptation came in Jump Festa 2024, right in December 2023. On 2nd of July 2024, George Wada, co-founder and president of WIT Studio, said, "We're making the One Piece anime to reach a wider audience. Many hesitate to watch the current series because of its old 4x3 format and the high number of episodes. We're addressing these issues in the remake." So the first things first, it's gonna be about the aspect ratio that the older anime used to have, 4x3, and these black bars that will take half your screen. One of the reasons that some people may not watch One Piece is because of this format. But the most important thing is the high number of episodes, which by the time I'm recording, it's 11, 12 episodes. It's a high number when you think of it as a new One Piece fan. And when you want to go into this series, first thing you see is the number of episodes. And some people hesitate to watch it because of this high number of episodes. And that is one of the issues that Toei Animation have with the pacing of which I think it's even more important than the animation quality, in my opinion, about this kind of adaptations. And there are even some people saying this remake is not necessary and One Piece is a cash grab and Netflix is gonna milk the shit out of One Piece. Although they are not wrong, and One Piece is a treasure for any publisher who has the rights to it. It's an anime adaptation, which is gonna be 2 adaptations, a live action, which is a very high praised one, manga, which is a very good source of money for Shounen Jump right now, and Oda himself, and also video games as well, which is the worst part of the adaptations of One Piece, in my opinion. In the newer episodes, they are adapting only 14 chapters of a 16-page manga, and it's a war crime, in my opinion. We see the new anime adaptations, they are adapting hundreds of chapters in 24 to 26 episodes, and we know that in modern anime, adapting 2.5 to 3 chapters is really the standard now. And we can be certain that the first season will adapt the East Blue Saga, as we've seen in the trailer that they were announcing this. And yeah, the first 100 chapters will be East Blue Saga, and it will probably be between 24 to 26 episodes for this amount of chapters. And remember that Toei adapted this amount of chapters in 61 episodes, including the filler arc Warship Island. And one other thing that I have to mention is the removal of fillers, since adapting a manga really needs time, and also there has to be a material to begin with. One Piece always had this problem with stretching out the scenes and also with putting filler in the anime, like the comedy scenes that we had, middle of Annie's lobby, and it's a war crime in my opinion. With pulling fillers aside, better animation is definitely what some people are looking for. WIT Studio is one of the best studios out there making Attack on Titan and Spy Family. Is enough to be considered among the best, and imagine this studio's first anime is AOT, and this is very huge. And we know that Netflix budget will be huge, and WIT stated that they will use cutting-edge technology to make this remake. Well, this statement made some people mad that maybe they meant AI, because they used AI before in one of their projects, and as you can see on this screen, this is what it resulted. And I have to agree that it's a little bit sad that maybe some animators will be replaced by AI, but I don't think that's the case here. I think AI will be there to help the project, to reduce the overwork, and since One Piece is thousands of plus chapters, maybe it's easier for them to use AI for background. And I think this is not a replacement for human art and passion. And 99%, I have to say that Tetsuro Araki is probably the director of this show. He's one of the most legendary directors out there who worked on the first 3 seasons of AOT, and this guy gave us Levi versus Beast Titan and also Levi versus Kenny. They put all of their budgets on Levi though. And so probably we're gonna see the fight scenes of East Blue Saga with better animation. And yeah, I gotta say, this is huge for any One Piece man. Better sound effects. Well, Toei animation is not good with sound effects. I have to say, they are using the same outdated audio library for One Piece that they used for Dragon Ball, and they even used the same outdated audio library before Dragon Ball. And WIT Studio has very great sound effects we've seen in all of their shows, like hockey sounds and swords and even devil fruit sounds need to be enhanced. Neo OST is also what you expect. It's a remake after all, you need to change, and it's not gonna be a one by one adaptation like Toei Animation. They are going to be working on a more modern adaptation for modern audiences. It's not gonna be like the same one that we have. About opening and endings, I have to say they have to use VR for the first opening, since it's the most legendary opening in One Piece, and it's made by Hiroshi Kitadani. Shout out to him, he's amazing. And I want him to work with WIT Studio like Linked Horizon, who worked on 3 openings of the first seasons of AOT, and even the last opening as well. This is gonna be the most controversial part of this video, and it's about the voice actor. I really love the voice actors of Toei Animation adaptation, but since this is a remake and the old voice actors are really old, like Frankie's voice actor is really old, and he's underperforming since the beginning of Wano. You can see that. And even Mayumi Tanaka, who you can hear her voice at the Jump Festa trailer, but Mayumi Tanaka needs a break really. She works as Luffy since the beginning, 25 years is a very long time. I hope Mayumi Tanaka and all of the respective voice actors can finally rest and shut their eyes and, retire after the Toei Animation adaptation. I want new voice actors, this is what they have to do. It's a remake, of course, and they need to bring up new people, because these voice actors are 50 plus years old, and maybe in some way maybe they cannot work. And also I want to see the cover stories to be adapted properly. I don't want them to overstretching the cover stories. I would just want to see the cover stories, since they are very important. We see characters like Vapol, like Enel, like the bar, like CP9 after Eni's lobby. And the only cover stories they adapted is Kobe and Helmeppo, Buggy side stories, and the Aokiji one in the recent episodes. And that's it. The other ones are left out completely. And that's all. That's pretty much all of the things that I had to say. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like and comment on this video. Please send this video to your friends, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell as well to receive the new videos that I'm gonna make in the future. Thank you so much. Goodbye.